Holding my hand. Oh, also we got Katie Sunshine calling in. She has become huge in the last few days.
Oh, man.
That's Hula Hoop Girl.
Yeah.
With everyone else trying to turn us on to a better Hula Hoop Girl. Guess what? You're losing.
Stop it.
She's the real deal, man. She's going to call the show at 7:30.
Nice.
So we'll talk to her about her newfound fame. Although she's been relatively famous, I guess.
Yeah,
locally
internet fame.
But now she's really blown up. And I'm holding my hand.
Oh, boy.
The first Jocktober.
Jocktober.
You know, there's people around here that aren't fans of Jocktober.
Jocktober. Jocktober.
Oh, I said Jocktober.
Jocktober twice.
Jocktober. Jocktober, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Jocktober.
I know there's people who aren't fans.
I don't give a shit.
No.
I don't really get the Jocktober thing.
We're not talking about listeners, by the way.
No, people that should be in the know. I'm starting off on the right foot, I promise.
Oh, boy.
But it has to be said that it has been said in the past that I don't know, maybe
I don't get it.
Maybe do it for a couple minutes every other day or so.
No.
But how you guys, I don't really, eating up a lot of time, I don't really.
Do you realize how I fucking love this? 1/12 of a year is fabulous. I wait all year for this.
Yes.
I've been getting tweets for a month.
Yes.
From people saying, 29 days, it's going to be Jocktober.
Jocktober, and we have the first one.
Jocktober, of course, for the people that are new to this show. And it seems like we're getting new people all the time. It's a little strange. We just beat the shit out of the entire radio industry for a month straight.
Yeah.
And today we're going to go to Canada to start it all off.
First time
Oh,
ever.
Wow.
First time ever?
I think so.
We've never featured a show from Canada?
Not that I recall.
And this does go hand in hand with Rocktober because that's the whole thing. When October rolls around, radio guys love calling it Rocktober. October, Rocktober, get it? And the Jocktober thing just kind of carries over, making fun of anybody that would say Rocktober, pretty much. Yeah.
Is this a good show to start it off? You got to start off strong there, Sam.
Oh, yeah. Open big, close big.
I thought this show was a good show. I was surprised Canada's got a lot to offer in terms of...
Oh, boy. Here he goes.
Can you promise me we
radio.
don't feature any fucking shows with guys I know personally?
No, I cannot promise that.
That I used to do radio with?
You know what I can
You know,
promise
I've tried to strike up a friendship with that guy ever since, and he doesn't want anything to do with me.
Well, have you texted him a couple times?
We used to room together. We started in radio together.
We went
And
to war together. We played golf together.
And I swear, and this is the God's honest truth, Sam brought this show from Nashville last year, and I really was thinking in the back of my head, you know what? The show isn't that bad. It's just not what we do. I really was thinking that, and I'm not trying to spin it. But then I felt like I was in the spirit of it, so I was all in like everybody else. But then something didn't seem right. Long story short, it turns out to be a guy that I started radio with in Geneseo.
Yep.
Where we stayed one summer just to run the radio station together. And then we ended up rooming together. And then we lost touch over the years, and it's that guy.
That was my favorite moment of last year's Jocktober because it was like you had just been bashing him, and we were halfway through the segment, and there was some reference to his last name on the clip.
And I tapped out. I knew. I was
And you
like,
go, wait a
"Oh,
minute."
Fuck. But the whole time, I'm like, that voice, something about that voice.
And then you realize that you're in the situation where this guy that you you both had the same dream.
Started with.
And
18 years old.
and
19 years old.
And you're both like, yeah, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And he's stuck in some small market.
He's in Nashville. He's doing good.
You're a national
I follow
radio
my
star.
Making fun of him.
And randomly one day, you just decide to start making fun of him for no reason.
But then I'm like, I'm trying to make good. I follow him on Twitter. I comment about his tweets, and he will not follow me.
Oh.
Does he remark when you comment?
No, man. He doesn't want anything to do with me.
Trying to rebuild that bridge.
Horrible. We started together. We just lost touch over the years.
You know what's great about Jocktober?
Yes.
The listener participation with their various websites and Facebook pages. It's just so much fun to get the listener involved.
Oh, boy.
It really did become a multi-dimensional thing last year.
Yes, it did.
As the listeners became involved and going to Facebook pages. And
oh, boy.
Now, you know what's really fun is that you guys get to stay in New York, and Dummy has to go on the road and hear, they won't take you. They were featured on Jocktober.
How many times?
Oh, gosh.
We're ready to count.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
I also like that we still say featured on Jocktober as
Featured.
as if it's an honor to be
it's
featured.
great.
It is an
Did you
honor.
hear? I was featured on Jocktober.
Yeah.
You know,
your featured guest.
Featured.
you know that I think her name is Terry Clifford in Rochester.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
Wheeze gives me Terry Clifford stories all the time.
no.
Because it's a small town and he runs into her.
Of course he does. She's 600 pounds.
I mean, 'cause
And he tries to tell me, look, she's really not. I'm like, I don't care if they're nice people off the air. We had a, we featured her. She should be proud.
E-Rock would have to double check on the date, but this is either the 4th or the 5th year of Jocktober.
Yeah.
And we have featured Terry Clifford every year. I've insisted.
Is there a strong possibility we feature her again?
I don't like to give any spoilers.
See, in a weird
But
way,
there
it's
is a
hard.
chance.
It's hard to feature new shows because these are now characters. These people,
Of course,
and
you
you got to
fall in
see what
love.
they've been up to in the past year.
Of course.
Have they changed their ways?
Right. And generally speaking, they have not.
They never do.
No. All right. With that said, when we get back, we're gonna start Jocktober with a fine little radio show out of Canada.
We can't announce what station yet.
I know.
No heads up.
I know.
None. Very excited.
Do they have a hole?
There's a female on the show.
Oh, nice.
And I will promise you this. You guys all say that you forget how exhausted you are with the Jocktober segments. Like, you're all excited when they start.
Yeah.
And then within a couple days, you forget how angry and exhausted and furious.
Yes.
My prediction is exhaustion sets in on day 1 of Jocktober. Yes, you will be tired of this segment today.
All right.
Great.
So there you go. For the people just waking up, your headline is, yes, we did re-sign with SiriusXM for a couple more years.
Ooh.
And after the break, we start Jocktober. Wow. Stay there.
It's Jocktober.
This is awesome.
A celebration of Rapcast radio from around this great nation of ours.
Great. Thank you.
So turn up this turntacular radio.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
It's
Yes.
Jocktober.
Oh my God! Is it really? Is it really Jocktober?
Oh, this has all the features.
Is this really Jocktober?
It's
Oh
Jocktober.
God! This is better than Christmas.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
This, I'm just looking at the website. I'm not going to say anything quite yet. But as I look at this, this would be a good parody of a radio show.
Yeah, this can't
It
be
has
real, right?
all the features. It's got the hole. It's got the old guy, the young buck.
It's got the radio veteran.
Right, the veteran, and the wild guy. I bet he's wild.
Oh yeah, he is.
And then that guy. It's got a name that's lame.
Well, that's pretty much the hot format in the country right now.
Is that it?
Oh yeah.
And
Everyone's
she
going
keeps
to sports radio.
She keeps everything under control, I bet. Don't let those guys, because that guy, the young buck there, he probably gets crazy. And the old radio veteran and the whole, who, of course, why wouldn't she be overweight? Look at this website, Jimmy. It has all the features. This Jocktober's everything.
And it looks like they all just get along.
Hey, come on.
Look at us.
There it is.
We're in Canada.
Today,
Ontario.
we go to Ontario, Canada, and 94.5, the Bulls.
The Bull.
Bullpen.
It's the morning show about the Bull is the bullpen.
This gentleman with the salt and pepper hair is Bruffer.
What's Bruffer?
Well, I guess his name is Mike Bruff.
Oh, but they call him the Bruffer.
So he's Bruffer.
Hey.
That's like the Opster.
Hey, it's the Bruffer.
Hold on, hey Kenny,
The
if you're
Bruffer.
listening, can you keep a list of all these so when I go into markets we can just check off the ones to tell the club to not try?
Don't bother.
Because that's the most embarrassing part is when you try to get on one that you've Jocktobered.
Yeah.
Gives them a little bit of fucking a little bit of payback.
Yeah,
Just say
they
no.
tell you, go fuck yourself.
There's this wild guy that you might know him as Kevin Fell, but in the mornings he's K-Fell.
K-Fell. Why K-Fell?
K fell in the Bruffer.
Because any Kevin, it becomes a K.
Yeah.
And of course, Janice McKay, a.k.a. Mac.
Oh, they got some nice names, right?
They got the good names.
Ruffer, Mac, and K-Fell.
Oh,
yeah.
94.5 The Bull.
You're listening to the bullpen. Hey, Mac. Hey, what's going
Do
on?
they have sound effects of a ball hitting a bat?
Oh,
Not that I heard, no.
do they have a like a bull? That'd be good.
A little bit of that.
Oh,
little bit of that.
Jesus, I'm guessing here.
All right. Well, we got Katie Sunshine calling in a few minutes, so we should get a couple clips from this.
At least
the show on for
wet our
Jocktober.
tootsies a little in this
Yes.
wonderfulness
Yeah.
of Jocktober.
All right, Jocktober has begun with the bullpen with Bruffer, Mac, and K-Fell on Ontario, Canada's 94.5 The Bull.
That's right.
Wendell Clark, the hockey player, is calling in later, and K-Fell has a totally crazy idea. I love Jocktober.
Oh, I've been waiting all year.
It's a big guest for the show. It's,
I think this is the only reason we re-signed with Sirius.
That's because we knew.
Like, we have to do
is that
Jocktober.
what they did? Management was like, listen, guys,
Right.
you know Jocktober is Monday. You don't have to resign, but
That's why we have a 1-month deal.
listen. Wendell Clark is like, they're very excited about this guest. Now,
Oh.
K-Fell is known to get a little
K-Fell's the crazy guy.
rambunctious.
I don't want
Yeah.
to confuse him with Mac.
Right. No, Mac she's I'm glad Mac's there.
Yeah.
Because what she does is she lets things go to a certain level, but when it's time to keep things under control.
Oh, thank God.
You think she has an actual yield and stop sign in the studio?
You know.
Here we go.
The Rock Station 94.5, the Bull Rock and South Huron at 91.7. We may have Wendell Clark on the show today. We're giddy like school kids, I'm telling you, Mac. Are you
I'm
all hyped
excited.
up too?
Oh, yeah.
You are too. Good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because Max is excited because this could be the first time in her life she ever sees me speechless.
I can't wait.
Hi, Wendy.
Oh, I hope that happens.
I'll be
I'll get to ask all the questions.
I'll be like Chris Farley.
Hopefully.
With Chris Farley on him. He'd probably appreciate that. Wendell's got a great sense of humor, by the way.
Remember when you fought McSorley?
Do it, I dare you, double dog. You won't do it, you're chicken.
Double dog.
Oh, my God.
He's chicken.
I swear to God, you would think this was an SNL parody.
Oh.
This is real shit.
Hey. What a radio voice, though, huh?
I like that burrito.
Hey. He sounds like nearly 1,000 people I've heard on the radio.
That's all you hear after a
all you
while.
hear.
It's just a rhythm.
Awesome.
And K-Fell, he wants to do, the Chris Farley thing.
Well,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
which,
Should I say cray cray? That's
you
cray cray.
could. But Bruffer is there to be like, you're a little chicken. You'll never
Yeah, you're
do
a
it.
chicken, but
Nova
thank God
Scotia's-
Mac's there.
Nova Scotia's pissed. Ontario's a province. All right, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Whatever. I just look at it as one big state.
What is that? Stop it, Canada. I don't even know what you're talking about.
You're lucky we said Ontario.
D.C. is a district of Columbia.
Exactly.
Shut up.
So what do we got? A double dog dare or something going down
That's
here?
right. He double dog dares him. He won't do it. He's
boy.
chicken. What did you want him to do?
I don't know. I forgot it
The
already.
Chris Farley skit where he goes, remember when you did this? That was awesome.
Oh, during the interview with McCartney?
Yeah.
It's very funny, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was
Well,
funny.
he's saying that when Wendell Clark calls in, he's going to do the Chris Farley.
Ah.
And then Bruffer goes, I double dog dare you. And then he goes, you won't do it. You're chicken.
He didn't really say double dog dare you.
Oh,
well,
he
we could go
certainly
and check
did.
the end of the clip.
He didn't really say that.
Certainly did. say.
I won't hold you to this one, though. All right. I will not hold you to this one.
Wow.
No, I will. Mac, hold him
That's
down.
clip two.
No,
You're right.
no,
We're
you
gonna
gotta be
go back to
nuts.
clip one.
Oh, boy, they sound like a lot of fun, though.
I
That's the
disagree.
thing.
Yeah, he'd probably appreciate that. Wendell's got a great sense of humor, by the way.
Remember when you fought McSorley?
Do it, I dare you, double dog. You won't do it, you're chicken.
dog! Double dog!
I dare you, double dog.
Double dog. That's serious.
Wow, double dog dares are pretty rough.
No, double dog. It was Mac and her sister were in the studio at the time.
I mean, that's the type of thing that K-Fell thinks to himself, I'm kind of pinned up against a wall here.
Yeah.
I really got to go through with this crazy prank.
Well, when do we get to hear the Wendell Clark?
I didn't even bother with it. He didn't do it. I mean,
Of course
Oh,
he
he
did.
just didn't do it?
It was an interview with a hockey player. He
Oh,
didn't do
really?
it. No, of course not.
Yeah, because we got to let people know this is like all the highlights of one show.
This is
double
one
judge.
day.
Right. So they got to the Wendell Clark and it was just nothing. It was a who gives a
Nothing.
fuck interview.
Yes, of course it was.
So he lost the double dare.
he lost the
Double dog dare.
Yeah.
Double dog dare.
But he didn't do what he said he was going to do?
No, Bruffer was right. He was chicken.
Double dog.
These guys are fucking good.
Ah, you like them, Chip?
Yeah.
they are.
Just fun, right? In the
Yeah,
morning.
everybody's just joking around.
So I guess we just got to move on, huh?
That's it for
That was
the
it
Wendell
for the
Clark,
Wendell Clark thing?
coverage.
KFL agrees to do something based on a Prep Burger news story. Remember Prep Burger, people? We like to
Prep
educate the
Burger.
audience as well as beat the shit out of everyone. Prep Burger is this service where you could subscribe to, and they'll give you your jokes every morning.
Yeah,
If they're not good enough to come up with their own jokes.
Are they still in existence?
It's a whole
Prep
industry.
Burger? Yeah.
It's a whole industry,
They make parodies for you.
Nice.
They-
Topical humor, right?
They have topical humor. They actually have answer. We did it one year.
Right.
They have answers to interviews.
Nice.
So you could pretend like we did it with like Alan Alda, I think.
Oh, can we
You
do
could-
that again this year?
Sure, we could find it.
There's so much we got to do
Good
for this
Jocktober
Jocktober
feature.
Right.
But they also have like the wacky news stories of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you start flipping around radio stations and you realize they're all talking about the same wacky news stories,
Right.
it's because they're not
Prep
even
Burger.
researching.
Yeah.
How is it that you go on the radio and have a radio show and you can't come up with your own shit?
I don't know. A lot of radio shows do it, though.
A lot of them.
And, and that's really like Prep Burger. People go, it's harmless. It's just helping people have fun. But it's just it's helping uncreative and lazy people seem funny. And it's like there's a lot of really funny and creative people that could probably go on and do this job if they were given a chance.
What happened?
Uh-oh, I'm seeing...
What happened?
This is not good.
What
I'm
happened?
at their Facebook page.
Oh.
They're on Facebook.
Right.
And there's a picture of, I don't know, the Bruffer and K-Fell with somebody, I guess a hockey player or something. And the comment is, today's your day, shit fox.
Nice.
And, you can go through their wall.
Well, people are pissed saying no Facebook for the Bull.
No, they're
Yeah, but you're reading off their Facebook page. I don't know if we could. Should we?
Yeah, I mean, if you go
They'll
to the
find it.
if you Google the station,
Yeah, we don't really encourage.
Of course not.
To take
No.
over the Facebook pages. If it happens,
Yeah.
we can't. We can't control it.
I do think it's funny, but I
Yeah.
all I did was Google the station and then click the thing that says Facebook.
Oh, look, Fatty Pig Fatty has Paul Hargis's birthday wish up there. Oh, that's a good one.
There's a picture of a jack-o'-lantern with a woman sucking a man's dick on the jack-o'-lantern.
Instead of the eyes and nose and mouth.
A big fat lump of shit trying to get into her jeans.
This is not good. It says there's a picture by somebody claiming to be Sam Roberts. It's a fake
Oh, fake
my
Sam
goodness.
Roberts.
Sam Roberts Facebook page.
Yeah.
It says, like if you love Jesus, ignore for devil. And it's a picture of an apple with legs and a lot of pubic hair and a giant penis coming out of
Giant
his
dick
underwear.
coming out of it. So the listeners have started. Oh, God. Oh,
There's a big
Jesus.
black man having sex with what appears to be an inflatable purple pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we get on to the next clip here, and then we're going to talk to Katie Sunshine.
Oh, boy.
KFL agrees to do something based on a Prep Burger news story. What's that there, Sam? Without reading the story, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's like they had this Prep Burger news story that they wanted to get to. And
Was it wacky
KFL
news?
It's wacky. The news
Okay.
story is a little crazy.
Okay.
But you want to talk about crazy. KFL agrees to do something without even knowing what the article says.
That's
Whoa.
insane.
And it's like, it's one thing to
That's risky.
dip your foot in the water, but if you're just going to dive in without
That's
checking
the
the
kind of guy
risky.
he is, though. That's the
That's
kind of guy he
KFL.
is.
You
Yeah.
think KFL's a little edgy?
That
Yeah.
guy fell.
Morning
You
madness.
think he's a little unpredictable?
He is.
My
That's
God.
the thing.
All right.
He's nuts.
And then what do you say? Luckily, Mac is there as things drift out of control.
Yeah, if you
God.
listen to the whole, towards the end of the clip, things start to go a little crazy. So thank God there's somebody to keep it in line.
All right.
You may be checking to do this, although you agreed to do this before you knew any of the information here.
Which I
And-
really have to stop doing.
Yeah, I know you do have to stop.
What the fuck kind of delivery does he have?
He's crazy, and I told you,
Like
he's
Bobcat.
nuts. Right. He just
I really have to stop doing that.
he's got no gauge on when he's supposed to sell the emotion. He's just like, I just start
God.
screaming now. Like, there's no reason for him to be that upset.
He might be
yet.
channeling Chris Farley. And
Well,
we all
he-
love Chris Farley, right?
He's
Right.
explaining why things are so out of control. He's like, got to stop doing these things.
Yeah.
He's basically saying, I got to look before I leap.
And if we believe the premise of what's happening, he doesn't know what the news story is yet, so he doesn't even know if he should be upset.
Right. It could be something good.
But
He
this is him on a regular day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You may be checking to do this, although you agreed to do this before you knew any of the information here.
Which I
And-
really have to stop doing.
Yeah, I know you do have to stop doing that. This is great news, though. Scientists have figured out a way for men to live longer, not women.
Yeah.
Men.
I don't have to change anything about the way I live
Well,
now.
that's sexist.
No, you don't have to change
What
a
if we
thing.
want to...
There's the women's point of view.
Well, that's sexy.
Yeah, why would she make a joke there?
Exactly.
Why not just jump in? Like, everyone's laughing, all of a sudden she puts a picture of a tumor on the table. Way to be fun. That's sexist.
Oh, God.
Anything about the way I live
Well,
now.
that's sexist.
No, you don't have to change
What
a
if we
thing
wanna live longer?
about the way you live right now.
You already live longer.
Oh.
You have to have your package cut off, though.
No,
Oh.
like right off.
Yeah.
Like which part of the package? The whole deal?
Yeah.
What's going
Like
on
the
there?
twig and giggleberries gone.
All of it?
Gone. Yeah, scientists.
He didn't say that. Please, please.
I know, it's regular radio, and K-Foul is
He
not
didn't
afraid.
say that.
I definitely got to, chill on that one.
Who says that?
No one.
The Giggleberries.
Twig and giggle.
Even when we had to, work around some rules, we came up with junk a long time ago.
Twig
when
and giggleberries.
You think when they're doing an appearance somewhere, some 5 people in a bar, some guy will come up and go, "Hey, how's your twig and giggleberries?" Like, hey, I listen.
Maybe they have bumper stickers that refer to the three of them as the Twig and Giggleberries.
Nice.
Right off.
Yeah.
Like which part of the package? The whole deal?
Yeah.
What's going
Like
on
the
there?
twig and giggleberries gone.
All of it?
Gone. Yeah, scientists have studied
So you have to
genealogy
become a woman.
records of ancient Korea and found that men who were castrated lived an average of 14 to 19 years longer than men who got to keep their
That's
stones.
weird.
Listen,
But maybe that's just because then you don't have the same testosterone levels and
See,
stuff.
this would change nothing.
And then you don't
in
get
your
into
life.
fights and die.
well,
You don't use it anyway.
I don't use it,
Yeah.
but I'd like to keep it around just in case.
I love when you agree to stuff before you find the deal. I won't hold you to this one, though. All right. I will not
God.
hold you to this one.
Oh, wow.
No, I will. Mac, hold him down.
No, you got to be nuts.
Oh, no. No.
What's going on?
That sounds just like Amy Schumer when she did the voice for the
Louis?
whole on Louis.
Exactly
show.
like
it.
That's exactly like that.
And Bruffer was actually asking her to hold down their sidekick while he castrates
Well,
him.
he cuts his dick and balls off, and she was like, "No."
Yeah, it was important for Mac to say no, because otherwise they would have castrated a man live in the studio.
You
That's
think they
not
would have
what-
went through it?
Oh,
With
yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
That's not what I tune in the bullpen for in the morning. I tune in for some fun, a couple of laughs, maybe something interesting.
But there's all these dares and there's no payoff to
no
their
payoff.
dares.
You're chicken. He keeps calling him chicken.
They're
and then,
all for two.
You guys have been in radio for a long time.
We sure have, Sam.
Do you think that they really did during the commercial break say, "Listen, K-Fel, you got to promise to do it"? And K-Fel was like, "Look, I don't know, but I'll do it.
yep,
I will."
yep.
Right.
I hear you.
Absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just go along with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry. In the end, you don't have to, be castrated. But let's go
Fell.
along with it. We can have a little fun with this. I think.
God.
K-Fel sounds a little bit like Chris Griffin too.
Oh yeah,
A little bit.
Oh, he's
that
trying.
voice? Yeah.
He's trying so hard to be a character.
Well, we got to hold on with Jocktober because we got Katie Sunshine on the line.
Ah.
So there's a little taste of Jocktober as we kick it off today with the bullpen with Bruffer, Mac, and K-Fel.
And there's a